Hello, hello, lovely people. This is Olga with askyoursoul.org, and I'm super excited today because this deck has just come out. Well, actually, by the time I start editing this video and post it on YouTube, it's gonna probably be another couple of months. But at the time of me recording this video, this deck has just come out. This is by Kyle Gray, who is an amazing, awesome, fascinating guy who is all about the angels. So if you're interested in the topic of angels, he's your dude. Check him out online. There's like a million interviews with him and you'll find lots of stuff. So he has just come out with this deck. I also have two other great decks that were by him. This one, Keepers of the Light, and Angels and Ancestors. And I believe I did an unboxing video for both of them, so I'm gonna make sure of that and put all the links down below. So, great decks. I really like them. I resonate with them a lot, so I'm so curious to see what this one is like. Oh my god, can you tell I'm such a dork? When it comes to oracle cards, I'm like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay, so let's do this. Thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence and for revealing to me what I need to know. I'm willing to listen, receive, and so it is. I love this. I'm really into angels too, by the way, just FYI. That's why this deck had such a strong pull on me when I saw it online. I literally, when I saw it, it wasn't even released yet. I think it said 1st of September it was gonna be in stock, and until then you could like pre-order it. So I'm one of the first people who actually got this deck. Well, one of the first like hundreds of people probably. Okay, so here we have an awesome guidebook. Looks like it's pretty thorough, and there's extended messages for each card. And there is a total of 44 cards, of course, because it's an angel number. And by the way, he knows a lot about angel numbers too, and he has a book about that. I'm probably gonna post a link to his books as well down below if you want to check them out. Okay, so let's see this beautiful deck. And I do remember vaguely when I was listening to his interview and he touched upon this deck, he mentioned that, you know, we tend to see angels as these like white beings, right? And he wanted to make sure that this deck in particular was very diverse. It's not just about white people, you know what I mean? So I'm actually really glad to have a deck like this for a change. Can you imagine, like, even 50 years ago, this would be wild, right? And I'm so happy that today this is not only normal, but is encouraged and appreciated by people. So that's pretty freaking awesome. That gives me hope for humanity. Okay, so let's see. Angelic protection. Ask and receive. Blessings and abundance. Clear, cancel, and release. Love that. Compassion. And by the way, I'm recording this on a new phone, so I really hope that this is gonna, like, you could actually hear me and that this video is recording normally and the colors are okay. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna see this once I record. Okay, compassion. Composure. Courage and bravery. Cut the cords. Divine timing. Ooh, this one. So many of us struggle with this one. Do the work. Ugh, right. Earth and ground. These are very glossy, by the way, so again, not my personal preference, but I feel like most oracle cards are. So if you're into that stuff, you're totally gonna like these. And the cardstock is pretty sturdy. I like it. They're kind of sticking together, but that's okay. It's because it's so new. Ease and grace. Expect miracles. Forgiveness and understanding. Friendship and union. Guardian angel. And I hope you know that every single one of us has at least one guardian angel. Always looking out for you and loving you and sending you help when you ask. Harmony and resolution. Healing energy. That's like my favorite topic of all time. That and soul purpose. Holy love. Honesty and communication. Inner child healing. That's important too. Intuition and downloads. Joy and contentment. Oopsies. Learning experience. Listen deeply. Manifestation. Mother, Father, God. Like that. No! I hope there's a yes one too. Opportunity and change. Power and intention. Raise your vibration, easier said than done. Romance and connection. Sacred plan. I feel like this one has a lot to do with divine timing as well. Self-acceptance. That's a huge one. Signs and reminders. Spiritual growth. That's the same one we have on the cover of the guidebook and the deck. The box itself, I mean. Strength and guidance. Surrender. Take a step back. Take charge and action. Transformation. Trust the universe. Vulnerability and freedom. And yes, sweet, we got both yes and no. That's good, because I've seen a deck, gosh, I forget which one it was, where like there was only one of those, and I was like, wait a minute, I think there was just a yes or something. Anyway, I don't remember anymore. Okay, so I am going to connect with the cards and cleanse them a little bit, and then I'll be back with your message from your beautiful angels. And I'm sorry, I'm like half singing in this reading for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but maybe I haven't sung in a long time and I miss it. Like, I don't know what's up. Anyway, I'll be back. Okie dokes, I'm back, and let's see what we got here for you. So this one says inner child healing. Beautiful. This one is honesty and communication. And this one is Mother, Father, God. Oh my God, how cool. Because as I was saying a prayer over them, I definitely said the words Mother, Father, God. So that's really cool. So I just noticed that they don't actually have numbers on them. And the way to look them up is just by the name. I'm assuming they're going to be in alphabetical order. Yes. Okay. So let's just see the message for inner child healing first. Your message. The inner child is the part of our psyche that represents our childhood. Everyone, no matter who they are, has had traumatic childhood experiences that they may be impacting their life today, and you have endured so much in your life. You are a real survivor. Drawing this card indicates that no matter what has happened, you have found a way forward. You may feel that you have had to grow up quickly and abandon your innocence in order to survive, but know that when you reflect, review, and release anything from your childhood that could be holding you back, the next phase of your life will be supported. This isn't about forgetting, but about taking the time to send loving energy to your inner child and to assure them that they do make it through and become the incredible person you are today. And I'll read extended messages for this card. This card brings radical healing, understanding, and love to your inner child. It shows that your guardian angel is wrapping their loving arms around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There's so much wonder and opportunity out there. It's time for some fun. What can you do to feel light? What can you do to express yourself? Have you stopped yourself from doing something because you feel you're too old for it now? It's time to reclaim your innocence and express yourself in a way that is filled with excitement, wonder, and adventure. It's time for your inner child to be healed. I love that. That like really resonates with me. Okay, let's see honesty and communication, and I'm probably not going to read the extended messages for these two. And then I'll just tell you what messages I'm getting from these. Okay, honesty and communication. You are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You have reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what is in your heart, call in angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. Love that. And then the last one is Mother, Father, God. You're connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and the Creator power is proud of you. You're being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you're always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. What a beautiful message, you guys. Like, seriously, this is such a... I don't know, I just feel healing coming from these. And I feel like, for some reason, the one word that keeps like ringing through my mind as I'm reading these cards is gentleness, being gentle with yourself, kind of drawing in this gentle healing energy. And I feel a lot of feminine. You see like how all three of these are women, from at least what I can tell. And there's a lot of this like feminine energy coming through and magic. And I just feel like you are so loved and so protected. To me, this right here is you. This is whoever is watching this message right now. And they just need to be loved. They just need to be held. They need to be hugged and understood. And just whether or not you receive that kind of energy from your own mom or whoever was parenting you, it's so important to have that in your life. And if you don't get it from the outside, from other people, you can always give it to yourself. You can literally hug yourself and tell yourself how much you love yourself. It's, it might sound a little bit selfish or crazy or whatever, but honestly, all it is just giving yourself a confirmation that you do have the right to be here. You do have the right to be here just because you exist. You are precious, you are special, and you have wonderful gifts to share with others, and maybe you haven't yet, or maybe you are on that path, and you are needed in this world. I feel that like this energy is just all about you trusting and believing in yourself and being super honest with yourself about what the heck you want to do in whatever regard this is. It could be talking to a friend, it could be regarding a job, it could be just literally anything, but it's about holding yourself dear and trusting that God is watching out for you and trusting that your angels are watching out for you. And once you trust, letting go. This card, for some reason, makes me feel like you're reaching out, but you're also letting go. And I also love that, like, this shape, the circle, and this shape, like, they're so intertwined. I feel like these cards, and I even heard in one of his, in Kyle's interviews, that people say that these cards have so much energy that they're special, they resonate with you more than most of his other cards. And I was really curious to see if I can feel that too, and I'm totally picking up on that as well, because there's just something so loving about them that I really hope you can feel this energy too. It's just so precious. And it's all about loving yourself and being honest with yourself first and foremost. Because, when we're not being honest with ourselves, we waste so much energy that could be used for our bodies to heal, that could be used to heal our minds and thoughts and feelings. But instead, we're wasting this energy on holding on to something that's not true for us anymore, to something that we don't truly resonate with, but for whatever reason we feel like we have to keep like holding on to that. And all I'm getting is like, please be kinder to yourself. Please trust yourself enough and trust God and your angels and guides enough to be guided by them, because they are guiding you. And I always end up reminding all of you through my readings about the signs, like paying attention to the signs, because I promise you, once you start noticing them, it's so funny, because if you're new to this whole like new age thing and believing in angels and stuff, like at first you probably are gonna feel like you're going crazy or something, and that's only because there is really no frame of reference for it other than like hearing about mental illness and schizophrenia and stuff like that when people actually hear voices, and it's automatically associated with something negative. But this is so different, and this is so much more than that. You know, it's one thing if a voice is telling you to like go and burn a house and it's persistent, or you're getting like severe paranoia. I mean, that's like a totally completely different thing. But if it's a loving, gentle voice that's telling you, hey, you haven't meditated in a while, why don't you do that? Or, you know, just you're like noticing repeating numbers, that's a huge one. And by the way, I totally encourage you to get an app that, I think it's literally like the one that I downloaded is called like Angel Numbers probably, but I'm sure there's a few others. But it's basically like you type in the numbers that keep showing up in your life, and it gives you a message. So I just feel like it's such a great way to keep this communication with the divine strong in your life, you know? Because God knows, like, we could all use more of that right now, especially in the crazy ass times that we're living in, especially this year, 2020, you know what I mean? So anyway, I feel like, again, the biggest message here is being loving and honest with yourself first and foremost, and really trusting that the universe, that God, and that your spirit team got your back, and they're like watching out for you, and they want you to succeed and progress and feel better and heal in so many ways. You guys, all of us need so much healing, and I'm actually planning to do a few healing videos in the future, just sending out healing energy for your chakras to get unblocked and for you to feel this flow of life through your body. But I'm really careful about doing that stuff just because I want to make sure that I am in the right state of mind and my body is doing well. You know what I mean? Because just 3 months ago I gave birth to a baby boy, so I think I mentioned that in one of my previous videos as well. But right now, so much of my mental and physical energy goes towards that, you know, raising a new baby, and plus I have another 3.5-year-old, so who's like the most active person you have ever met in your life, and I have ever met in my life. Most active and energetic, and you know, I just want to make sure that I'm like in the right headspace to do the healings as well. But with that said, I just really want you to pay attention to how you feel, okay? As an empath, which I'm assuming 99% of us are, it's probably really hard for you, especially this year, to like get through everything and to not feel down and to not feel preoccupied and just like weirded out. And, you know, like there's this energy that's like, it's so yucky. But at the same time, I feel like this is the last giant step and leap of faith that we need to take before something truly beautiful happens to our planet. And I feel like it's slowly happening, one day at a time. But the more people are opening up to this, and the more we all realize our own innate healing abilities, the more we open up to God, the more we open up to each other, and the more love we spread around this beautiful earth, the more amazing all of our lives are going to be. And I just feel like that's what life should be about anyway, you know, just making each other's lives better in some way, small or big, whatever. So hopefully this reading has done just that for you. That would be my biggest intent. And yeah, with that, I really hope you remember to listen to yourself and to be more open to this connection with God and with your angels, who are clearly, you know, if you're watching this video, believe me, there is no coincidences. So they wanted you to get this message. Even if it's not exactly the message that I'm giving you, if you're looking at these cards and you're receiving a certain vibration or words or messages as you're looking at them, that's what you should be paying attention to, because this is for you. And I really hope that it's just going to bring a lot of positive energy into your life. Because we've definitely had a lot of negative energy most of our lives, I bet. Am I right? A little too much. It's time to turn to the light. Anyways, I mean, I guess like we need both, of course. There's always a duality. We can't even have light without darkness, right? So darkness is just as precious in a way as light is. But at the same time, we always have a choice about how we want to feel, and it would suck to feel negative like most of the time. So I guess my main message is love yourself, love others, believe in yourself, and trust the divine, and trust your spirit team who's always looking out for you, like they're doing literally right now. So I really hope that message resonated and it wasn't too horribly long, hopefully. But with that, I'm gonna run to my baby. Oh my god, I'm singing again. Sorry, I hope it's not like too annoying. But anyway, I'm so excited about this deck. It's honestly a really cool one. I'm loving it so far. I'm gonna include the link below, of course. And if the cards are resonating with you, definitely consider getting it. And checking out his other decks as well. They're pretty awesome, all of them. And I'm gonna do my best to do a pick a card reading next time, because I feel like I've been doing a ton of unboxing videos lately, but just I kind of totally stopped with pick a card videos for some reason. I just feel like they take longer, which they don't really. Anyway, so hopefully next time that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use one of my existing decks to do a reading for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this and if you would like a personalized reading, please reach out to me via askyoursoul.org or via Fiverr, and I'm gonna again include all the links below. Sending you so much love and light and wishing you all the best. Thanks again. Bye.